Tomorrow is the first night of Sukkot. This is the third of 4 holidays that are taking place during the month of October. And I see that they are selling Sukkot wares here. Come with me, let's go buy some stuff for the holiday. איך קוראים לך?
אני יעקב.
מה אתה מוכר פה?
תורגים, לולבים, הדסים, ערבות. יש את החג סוכות, לוקחים את זה בחג סוכות, זה מנהג.
This is the etrog. It's one of the 4 species of Sukkot. You give it a little rub and it releases the most amazing citrus smell.
יש כל מיני, יש יקרים, יש זולים, זה יכול גם להגיע ל100,000 שקל אתרוג.
באמת?
Well, I couldn't tell the difference. I went for the cheap etrog. Then Yaakov helped me choose a lulav, an arava, and my namesake, the hadas plant.
You know, in all my years, I've never actually bought Sukkot materials ever, let alone in Israel. These are things that you use for the sukkah. I've always just experienced them in my synagogue. Usually in America, they bring them in from Israel, and I got to get them for the first time in Israel for myself for my holiday. Okay, I'm heading back to the car. I have to say, there is something beautiful in the fact that when you say to someone here, happy holiday, they know you're talking about Sukkot. It fills my heart a little bit. Off to celebrate Sukkot, and I'm bringing the 4 species with me. And the kids are on their bikes. Oh, there they go. We're off to Marianne and Bianca's house.
This is their sukkah. This holiday is a harvest festival. It commemorates 40 years in which the Israelites wandered the desert after slavery in Egypt. And these sukkot represent the temporary shelters of the Jews on their way to Israel. Among the things you want to keep in your sukkah is the 4 kinds, and it's a tradition to shake them in your sukkah.
Okay, these are the 4 species.
The lulav, the etrog, the hadas, and the arava.
Hold them all together and take the... Now go over here and... Okay, now you're in the sukkah. No, do it in the sukkah. In the sukkah. Shake it. Ken?
Now you're supposed to say a blessing and shake it in all 6 directions. Left, right, up, down, forward, backwards.
זה חייב להיות עדין ולשמור עליו. אם זה נשבר זה פסול.
Okay. It smells really good. Shake. Shake.
Shake, 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 shake. And now we're outside, so let's celebrate by having a barbecue.
יאללה, אתם יכולים לשבת.
This is now the 2nd day of Sukkot, and I just spent the afternoon back with my kibbutz family again, and I'm leaving because we just got word that potentially Yehia Sinwar was murdered in an attack in Gaza. He's the mastermind behind the October 7th attacks. How crazy is that? That it's happening on the 2nd day of Sukkot before Simchat Torah, which is the next big holiday happening next week. Anyway, my kids left their house a little bit ago to go riding around, so I'm gonna go find them in the event that there might be a siren from a retaliatory attack. But wow, I mean, it has to be him because the IDF posted on Twitter, and also on Israeli TV they don't normally show these kinds of pictures of corpses that we've seen, and they keep showing the same photo. This is big news. All right, I see my kids' bicycles out there, which means they're home. That's good news. Oh, hi there. Hi, good morning. Bye there. Oh, it's so beautiful today. It's nice to be up early. I'm gonna go get some money and supplies, and then we are off on a family adventure. Okay, we just arrived to the start. We are actually not far from the Dead Sea. We drove pretty far. All right, let's go. You guys, whatever you do, do not stand on the edge of the cliff.
This was a hike I'd heard about online, so I didn't exactly know what to expect as we made our way past the entrance. We stopped for a photo and admired the scenery, then found the shade as we started into the Nahal Og Gorge.
Wow, look how beautiful.
This trail is marked with a blue line in the middle, which means this is a hike that follows water. But there was no water here on the day that we arrived. This path is a seasonal stream in the Judean mountains that runs from Jerusalem to the Dead Sea. Waters run through the wadi in the winter when it floods. They cut into the rock to create deep gorges.
So the holiday of Sukkot is like a nature holiday, so it is customary to do hikes in nature. But I feel like actually every Jewish holiday in Israel is connected to nature because Israelis are very connected to the land. So any opportunity you get to hike is a good opportunity that you want to take because it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Look at my view. It's so beautiful.
Even in the desert, the hike here was comfortable as we walked in the shade of the narrow canyon. And each turn was a feast for the eyes with stunningly beautiful twists and turns.
Guys, look at the formations. Look how beautiful. You guys see these beautiful rock formations?
This was a relatively easy walk, great for kids. Even my youngest, who's 7 years old, could do it. And it was also a comfortable terrain for me. Then we arrived at the first climbing portion of our hike. As we waited to use the rungs of the ladder that were built into the canyon walls, my kids decided to climb and explore a little on their own.
What do you think? You think you can do it?
It's easy. It looks easy. Can I be first? I already said I want to, so then I'll be second.
Who loves this hike? Yeah, it's cool, right?
Maybe you're third, okay?
What'd you say? It's our turn?
Yeah, it's our turn.
Look at him go, look at him go. There they go.
There were a couple more ladders leading us up to a higher elevation before we continued to hike again on flat ground. Then it was my turn to climb too. Not so bad. The rungs made it easy and you didn't have to guess where to place your hands and feet.
Woo! This is so cool.
I feel like I say this after every hike that I do in Israel, but this is probably one of the most beautiful hikes that I've done in Israel, and I'm so glad that we got out and had some family time in nature.
That was good. Holy cow! This is gorgeous! Wow! These gorges are absolutely gorgeous! trying to film myself in this beautiful space, I'm either rushing to get ahead of people or waiting to let people walk by me so I can get a clear shot.
Once we reached the end of the hike, the river opened up to a wide, majestic canyon. That flat triangle down below was where we began the hike, which ended up being a circle that looped back to the beginning.
There's no better view than seeing your own car at the end of the long, hot, tiring hike. This one was pretty awesome though. It was short, but long enough, like an hour and a half, hour 45, perfect, leisurely, that a 7-year-old can do, and a 9 and 11-year-old, and me.
On the way home, we ducked into a rest stop with a camel, got some snacks, drinks, and an ice pop, and made it back just in time for Geffin's music lesson. We actually took his trumpet in the car because we knew we wouldn't have time to get home later.
All right, I basically ran out of battery on my other camera. Here's my iPhone. Geffen went to trumpet lesson. We're gonna wait for him because there's like a little mini playground and stuff to climb on, some rocks that are fun.
You know what was really nice though? The musical playground equipment outside of the music school. After sunset, we still had one last activity. Axel joined Geffen on the soccer field.
All right, it's nighttime. The kids are at soccer practice. We missed one of the soccer practices, so he's actually getting to practice with his brother, which is awesome.
Miko found the playground, and then we ended this very long day at the falafel cart.
Ken.
Happy Sukkot, happy Simchat Torah.
Toda rabah. Laila tov, everybody. Delicious.